If you're planning to move to Germany or planning a visit, what you pack actually matters more than you think. Today we are going to talk about things that you must bring to Germany and the things that you absolutely should not. Unless you enjoy stress, confusion, and love learning lessons the hard way. Before we even start, I need to tell you something really important. If you are planning to arrive in Germany on a weekend, especially on a Sunday, you must know that all shops will be closed. No supermarkets, no shopping malls, no last minute shopping. You will find only some small shops in airport, also some shops only at the gas stations. And that is it. So keep this in mind while watching the video and making your list. If you're planning to buy something on day one of your arrival, you might not be able to do that. You need to be extra careful if it's a Sunday. Germany is going to humble you immediately if you're not prepared. And before anyone comments, no, I'm not going to talk about passport and visa in the list because I'm assuming you're not forgetting those, right? Good. Let's continue. Before we go to the list, if you are a regular visitor on this channel, you may skip this part. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Rashmi. I am from India and I've been living in Germany for a little more than 6 years now. And I make videos about my life in Germany as a working professional, as a mom, as someone who is living here with the family. So if you are interested in such videos, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And now let's go. Yes, I mentioned that I'm not going to share passport and visa in the list, but documents in Germany matters a lot. So I would advise you to not only just bring the digital copies, but also the printed copies of your passport, your visa or residence permit, your work contract or your admission letter, your birth certificate and marriage certificate if you're married. I would also advise you to bring the translated copies of these documents in English or German if they are not already in one of those languages. But if the documents are in English, it should be good. Once you will arrive in Germany, you will understand what I mean, that Germany loves paper. If something is not printed on a paper, it does not exist. And also one pro tip, I will suggest you to keep all these documents together in a folder and if possible, bring an extra folder because you're going to get a lots of letter in your first weeks in Germany. Germany uses Type-C and Type-F adapters, so if your laptop or your phone does not has one of these adapters, it is very important that you bring that with you because if your phone dies, it will cause you a lot of stress and you do not want that on your first day of arrival, right? And remember, if you're arriving on a Sunday, you cannot even easily go and buy that. You can bring your regular medicines with you for fever, cold, or allergies. Some medicines that are commonly used across the world might be banned in Germany, and large quantities without prescription will cause you a lot of trouble with the customs. So the safe rule is bring only what you need, keep the prescriptions, and avoid just in case stock of medicines. Germany is modern but is still really emotionally attached to cash. You don't have to bring loads of cash, but it is good to keep some couple hundred of euros with you. Now and then you might still see some small shops or places where only cash is acceptable. And of course, an international debit or credit card because it is usually accepted at most of places. Yes, most, not all. So it's important to have cash and card both. I'll start with winter as it covers most of the months in the year here. Let me tell you, German winters are not cute. They have grey skies, cold wind, short days, very less sunlight, and temperature in mostly single digits. The first one and very important is proper winter jacket, one that is really practical, nicely insulated, and also important if it is waterproof because in Germany, rain can welcome you anytime. Next one is thermal innerwears, your gloves, scarves, a warm cap, and some waterproof shoes with good grip. Waiting for the bus in -5 degrees at the bus stop will change your personality. If you're arriving in summers, on most days your usual t-shirt, denim, dress would work, but it is important to keep a light jacket with you. You can have some cold days suddenly in middle of summer, so it's better to be prepared and keep that light jacket and a hoodie with you. And the next one, again very important, is shoes. Bring a pair of shoes that is really practical and comfortable because here you are going to walk a lot. Even though Germany has a good network of public transport, you will still be walking a lot from your home to bus stop to tram stations to train stations to supermarkets. For me, it was a big change coming from India because in India we easily have some rickshaws and autos for short distances for very less money. But here you will be walking a lot. And if you're having a bad shoes, they will punish you. If you drive a car in your own country and have a license, then you can bring international driving license, and with that you can drive up to initial 6 months in Germany. But very important, this international driving license, it's not a replacement of your original driving license. So whenever you're carrying your international driving license, you must carry your original driving license with that. And it would be really helpful for you if you get the international driving license from your own country before arriving here. Now, some important apps that you should have in your phone. First one, I would assume that most of us have now Google Maps in your phone. But if you do not have it, I would highly recommend installing that. Second one, and also the one that you would need frequently here, especially if you do not understand or speak German already, is Google Translate or any other language translation app. Even though many people do speak English, all the signboards and most of the information will be listed in German language. And if you do not know German and you do not want to be stressed all the time, this translation app is going to help you a lot. One more suggestion with this app, download German offline if possible, so that you can still access it if you do not have internet by any chance. Next one, again very important, is public transport app. Every city usually have their own public transport system and have the dedicated app. But if you do not want to be so confused initially, you can easily manage with DB Navigator, which covers basically most of the public transport system for all cities. You can not only check the schedule there, but also buy your tickets. I have also made a detailed video about public transport in Germany. I will link the video on the screen and you can click it and watch it if you are looking for more information about it. Let's talk about SIM cards, because without internet, nothing else is going to work, right? You can buy SIM card in mobile shops. You can also buy SIM card in supermarkets actually, and also some electronic shops. But again, if you're arriving on a Sunday, those shops will be closed. You can also buy the SIM card easily at the airport. It would be slightly expensive, but better than having a no SIM card at all. The main SIM card providers in Germany are Vodafone, O2 and Telekom. There are also some different options which are great for students or immigrants if you're planning to call your family a lot from Germany. Important thing for that, your SIM must be registered and you would need a copy of your passport and visa. And sometimes also address. Prepaid versus contract. When you're arriving initially, the best bet would be using a prepaid option, and you can easily switch to a contract later on. Your internet might not work immediately, so it's really important if you can download the offline maps and install the important apps in advance. Now, this one is also really important if you want to be in touch with your roots, even being away from your family. Germany is very multicultural, so you will find people from your own community or different communities if you want to celebrate the festivals. So it would also be nice to bring some traditional clothes with you so you can enjoy your community meetups or festivals in your traditional attire. We talked about the things that you must or should bring when you're coming to Germany. And now is the time to discuss things you should not bring to Germany. First one in the list is illegal food. Do not bring any meat products, any homemade food without proper packaging, any seeds or plants. German customs are really strict, and that small packet can turn into a big fine or it goes directly to trash. Again, do not bring any strong unprescribed medicines. If you need it medically, bring a proper proof from your doctor. Jewelry is a very important part of Indian culture, but customs focus on rules rather than culture. Do not bring any high value jewelry, and if you're bringing it and you're not declaring it, it could get you fined and you can also land into some serious trouble. Do not bring too many clothes. You have many shops in Germany to buy from, and you can easily find clothes for all price range. So you don't have to fill your luggage with too much clothing. Do not bring any iron or rice cooker or any heavy appliances. Again, there are many great electronics shop in Germany where you will find products for each price range. Also, it could be different voltage and different plugs, and it could be easy headaches. Germany is great, but it's not instant. Paperwork takes time. Appointments take weeks or months, and finding job could be really difficult. So please bring patience, a lot of it. Once you understand the system later on, your life will be much easier. So that's the list of things to bring and not to bring to Germany. If this video saved you from your Sunday suffering, custom troubles, overpacking, and unrealistic expectations, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who is moving to Germany. Germany is strict, but once you understand the system and get used to it, it's actually a great place to be. So see you in the next video. Cheers!